Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Is Trey, and let's talk about Ubisoft because I could have sworn I was told that you know um Star Wars Outlaws was pretty great. You know, like Star Wars Outlaw was going to be a great video game. It was going to be very successful for Ubisoft, and then it didn't turn out to be successful for Ubisoft at all. All it did was actually bring the stock down even more to the point where what some of the people are talking about privating the company or whatever. Privating for what? Like, you guys chose this. You guys are the ones who created a messed up ass um video game based on Star Wars with a female where she's ugly, where she's doing impractical things, and then on top of that, the game is a hot mess. It needed a big major day one patch to fix it. So there was a lot of things against you, and then and you also had high order pre. You claimed to have high pre-order sales, but then you come to find out that wasn't much of nothing because people still didn't buy the game hardly. And now it's so bad that it delisted y'all out of the stock market. I'm sorry, I don't understand how the hell this is supposed to work when y'all said that this game was going to be amazing. And I believe another thing too is like y'all also got to think about y'all got what was that thing called coming up? Assassin's Creed Shadows, which once again we found out that all of that shit was fake anyway. The Japanese government done investigated and found out that this white man created this legend that even Japanese historians are like, no, this Yasuke most likely did exist, but as far as all the nonsense that they're trying to add to him, no, it didn't happen. It didn't happen, and it couldn't happen depending on the way their laws and how their families work and how the custom of Japan works. It doesn't work. Then what? They released a little sneak preview of the the eagle drop for both Yasuke and the girl, right? And it looks like hot mess. It looks like a hot garbage pile of mess, and it just gets you to question like, what was y'all fucking thinking doing this shit? Like, why did you feel the need to do something like this? And I know some people are gonna be like, once again, oh well, nobody said anything when they did Yasuke in another video game that Japan created. You mean a game that Japan created that it was historical fantasy that told you what it was to begin with, you know, compared to Assassin's Creed where we've never played as a historical figure ever. And why should we play as a black man in Japan? The only black man in record in Japan during the 1500s. I just don't get it. And then it's just like you got so-called black folks who claim that they love Japan or whatever, but it's disrespecting the entire lore and franchise of the series. And for what? So they can be like, oh, look how great I am. Look how awesome I am because I was able to have us play as a black person in a world where it doesn't make any sense. No, it's quite dumb. It is quite dumb. And it's people also talking about like how, oh, nobody was saying anything when we was playing as all these white characters. Um, are you idiots stupid? Most of Assassin's Creed characters have been actually non-white, really. It's rare that we play as a white character in Assassin's Creed. And again, those characters are made up. You get what I'm saying? So all of this stuff that Ubisoft is doing isn't helping. I mean, and the Xbox Series X really ain't selling. There are hardly any IP games, and if there are in games, they also go to PC. So what's the point of that? And Ubisoft keeps making the same damn game over again because Assassin's Creed Mirage didn't move the needle neither. And that was another game that they was holding on to, but again, Y'all, once again, y'all tried to slide in a little bit of that bullshit where you had females in charge in a time period where women wouldn't be in charge. Y'all got to learn that y'all can't keep doing shit like that. Not when, even if it is historical drama or historical fantasy, you still have to understand, like, if you're going to make a game that's for everybody, then you need to understand there are histories and contexts that you can't just ignore. You get what I'm saying? That's why these games are failing. That's why people are like, we're done. And then on top of that, then you release these games, and these games are buggy day one. How? How? How long have we been waiting for these games to come out? For over 5 years. And 5 years, the game looked like a hot mess. And apparently, Star Wars Outlaw is supposed to be a stealth game. With the gameplay footage I saw, you couldn't tell it. You couldn't tell it. I mean, I literally saw the girl what run run through a area, right? And she literally like tapped one of the stormtroopers, knocked him out, then ran for cover a little bit in front of one of the stormtroopers. They got alerted, punched that stormtrooper out. Then the other stormtrooper who literally saw it, she ran up to it and then knocked him out. Like there was no stealth at all, because there was really no hiding places, really, to the point where I'm trying to figure out, like, how the hell does this shit works? Because this shit should have been, this shit was garbage. Then the game kept freezing and everything too. From again, these are from gameplays that I saw of people playing it. Even the shields that were trying to defend this shit. The game was a buggy mess. It was a broken mess, and the game looked like a hot mess. All you could have just, if you want to do a Star Wars Outlaw thing, it should have just starred Harrison Ford's Han Solo. At least it would have made sense. I mean, the fact that Disney shut down LucasArts after they brought them, when LucasArts was the main ones making amazing Star Wars games, is crazy. I'll never forgive them for canceling Star Wars 666. I don't care, kiss my ass. Like, I was so hyped for that game. It it was it was the game I really wanted to play. It reminds me of Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 1 and 2. And I don't really get that hype for a lot of Star Wars games. I will play Star Wars games, but I don't really get hyped for them. So I was really hyped for that one. The gameplay looked amazing. It was super cool. And then to see them cancel it after they brought them was, I don't know, it just pissed me off. And honestly, ever since Disney got rid of LucasArts, a lot of their games been hot messes. Honestly, like, y'all have these IPs and y'all can't even give us good, decent games with this shit. Like, what's the point of y'all even doing this shit? And I understand people talking about, we gotta, you have to understand how crunch and stuff like whatever work or whatever, or gameplay. I mean, not gameplay, but game design. And I get it. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I don't understand it. But what I'm saying is, it don't make no sense that we waiting this many years, and then the game comes out like a hot mess, and then you have the nerve to charge damn near $70 to $100 something for it, and the game is it's buggy at best. The character designs look damn ugly. Then you're trying to push some feminist propaganda bullshit or some LGBT bullshit. You're not even trying to even entertain me. I mean, yeah, we get into entertainment by talking about it. That's about it. But what more can we do? Like, the fact that the fact that Star Wars Outlaws is doing so bad that it delists y'all asses off the stock market is a problem. But of course, it's not y'all fault. It's the audience fault for not buying it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't spend money on a broken, buggy mess. I'm sorry that I have better things to do with my $70 than to spend it on a hot mess of a game. Like Ubisoft, get this shit together. Seriously, seriously, y'all need to do something, because you got another major AAA game that's about to come out, that's about to blow up in your face. Oh, and it's going to blow up in your face. We already know that for a fact. But hey, you guys don't like to listen. So at this point, I can't feel sorry for you. I can't feel sorry for you, Disney, um, the the people who try to defend this nonsense, the people who designed these games, because y'all think that y'all know better than a lot of us, than the actual gamers. And gamers aren't like moviegoers or showrunners or whatever, stuff like that. We just don't buy you shit. Because guess what? Now, a lot of us know how to and with games nowadays. And guess what? I can have all the fun nowadays, especially getting a gaming PC. Oh boy, you don't know how much fun I'ma have playing old games than these current bullshit ones. And you brought it on yourself. You want me to still stay with these games? Then you better start giving me a game that I actually can play, and not some bullshit that you think that I want, and especially not giving me stuff I'm asking for. And instead, y'all want to focus on live service, making the characters ugly. Oh, graphical fidelity, but the game is broken day one. Like the shit don't make sense to me. That's that's the thing about it. The shit don't make sense to me. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.